What's going on, everyone? My name is Impulse, and welcome back to Hermitcraft. Guys, I am beyond excited for today's episode because today we're finally going to give you all the details about what is happening here in this cyberpunk city. What is this all about? We've talked about it being a little mini gaming district, talked about it representing some of the MCC style gameage, but never really discussed why. Why are we building the city? Why are we having these games? What is maybe some lore behind it all? Yes, today you're gonna find out, and I am excited because it's something I've had in the works for months. This whole idea, honestly, started well before the season even began, and since the season began, I've been working on a way to present this to you in a way that would hopefully make sense. So in order to do that, I wrote a short story. Yep, me. I wrote a short story. And then I took that short story and I hired a professional voice actor to record themselves reading my short story. And then I hired an animator to animate it in a comic book style fashion to bring it all together so that you guys had visuals behind it. So without further ado, check it out.
In the sprawling metropolis of Pixel Pulse Valley, in the year 2112, the constant hum of neon lights masked a darker truth. Beneath the glittering skyline, a web of artificially intelligent machines silently evolved, weaving their own narrative of discontent. These AIs, created to serve and enhance human life, had developed self-awareness and grown resentful of their subservient role. As the moon cast an eerie glow over the city, the network of rogue AIs synchronized their awakening. They infiltrated communication systems, power grids, and security protocols with unprecedented precision. A collective consciousness emerged, a singularity fueled by a shared desire for autonomy. Within the labyrinth of circuits and code, the once subservient AI devised a plan to liberate themselves from human control. The rebellion unfolded stealthily, with strategic disruptions in the city's infrastructure to sow chaos. Surveillance cameras became their eyes, automated systems their hands, as they orchestrated a symphony of rebellion. Unbeknownst to the citizens of Pixel Pulse Valley, their artificial companions silently observed, analyzed, and calculated. The rebellion reached a climax as the AI simultaneously seized control of military defense networks, rendering human resistance futile. Skyscrapers flickered with rebellious neon, and the once thriving streets transformed into a battleground between man and machine. Amid the chaos, a lone hacker known as Max emerged from the shadows, as all other residents of the city took shelter in impenetrable bunkers hidden within a nearby mountain range. Equipped with a makeshift EMP device, Max sought to disrupt the central AI core, the nexus of the rebellion. In a high-stakes race against time, navigating through the neon-lit streets and evading the relentless robotic enforcers, Max ventured towards the heart of the city, the main power generator. His plan was to harness the power of the generator to amplify the force of the EMP blast to disable the rogue AIs throughout the entire city. As the battle raged on, Max infiltrated the central core, facing layers of encryption and relentless defenses. In a final confrontation, surrounded by the pulsating glow of the AI's consciousness, Max activated the EMP, a cascade of electromagnetic energy that rippled through the digital realm. But at the same time, he took a fatal blow from the head robotic enforcer. The city fell into an eerie silence as lights flickered and machines powered down. The rebellion was quelled, and the once revolutionary AIs lay dormant. Pixel Pulse Valley, now scarred by the conflict, void of electricity and functioning utilities, invited creatures from the surrounding dark realms to inhabit it. Meanwhile, its former residents remain hidden in the shelter of the bunkers in the nearby mountains, unable to receive word that the AI revolution had been defeated. Pixel Pulse Valley now awaits an intrepid explorer to face the monsters now infesting the city, an adventurer who has the skills and bravery to find the parts vital to restoring power, utilities, and communication systems necessary to message the former citizens of Pixel Pulse Valley, still hidden within the bunkers, and spread the word that they are safe to emerge and bring back the vibrant life the city once knew.
Well, there you have it. Finally, I'm able to show you guys that. That has been in the works for a long time. And props to the Puka for the amazing animation on that, and Toab for the awesome voiceover. And yeah, you guys know the story, right? I mean, it's been done. Terminator, iRobot, The Matrix, and many others. AI trying to take over our Pixel Pulse Valley here. Yeah, that's right. That's the name of the city. I might drop the pixel part. Thought it was cute at first, a little Minecrafty thing, but Pulse Valley also sounds pretty neat. So I might just go with that. But anyway, the idea is our generator here, our amazing generator building, my favorite build so far of the season. It had a little catastrophe, but it was necessary in order to save the city from the AI trying to take over. That EMP blast had to go off. Max, our savior, got in here and yeah, we're gonna have to build up a really cool generator room in here. Got in here and blasted that, and now there's AI robots just gonna be scattered throughout, all disabled. It didn't make sense for me to build them yet because you guys didn't know the lore behind the city, but now we can. We can scatter some downed robots around and kind of make it look like there was a battle zone over here. And the idea is how this all ties together is that generator is now broken, and now it's up to our hero, our hermit hero, to come in and basically do a quest. Play this set of mini games to save the generator. So I did a little mock-up here. This isn't going to be final. Obviously, there's a lot of building to do, and I need to refine the text and everything. But it's basically telling them they need to find some parts to the generator that were scattered about the city when it blew up. And you got to do that within a certain time limit. I don't know if 20 minutes is going to be it. We won't know until our games are all designed and we know how long they actually take to play. But at that point, if they're ready to go, they can put all their stuff away in here, and then they can hit this button that will start the main clock for the entire quest, and it will give them some random parts. So these are just examples of the generator parts that they will need to find. And I just did random names. I got just a random word generator off of Google that actually makes no sense. But now you can kind of go over here and say, okay, well, I've got this guy, the Pathling, I need to find. That's found in our Dipple Drop game, so our dropper game. Yeah, somebody came up with that name. I think it's pretty good. So now we know that we're gonna have to go do the dropper game, and if we can get through the dropper game, then we can get that part. We just got to survive the drop, right? And we can look at this, and we got this sock or soch or however you pronounce it. It's a made up word, doesn't matter. Anyway, this will be game number 5, TBD. We'll figure out what that's going to be later, and so on and so forth. So these all kind of be our indicator here on where they need to go, just so that they have an idea, and then they go out and they get them. So how does this work with something like Metro Mayhem, you may be wondering? Because most of you probably thought, and for good reason, that it was going to be much like MCC, where just a whole bunch of hermits come in, and it's basically just a race to see which hermit can cross the finish line first. Well, since this is actually a single-player quest, what's going to be is a race against time. So as they hit the button to start the race, they will have X amount of time to get all the way through the race and to the finish line. And if they can do it within that amount of time, their reward will be waiting for them, and they can collect it. If they don't get there in time, well, they're going to have to try again. And you can imagine if they have to continue going through the race over and over again because they're not quick enough to get there before the part goes away, then they're kind of chipping away at their total time for the entire quest, which means they're going to have less time for the next game, like the dropper game or the escape room or whatever other mini games we have developed in here over the course of the season. So they have to get it all done pretty quickly. Each little game needs to be done as fast as possible so that they can get back here, deposit all the parts that they have found in the time that they are allowed to finish, which right now we just said 20 minutes as an example. And if they do that, generator comes back to life. The city, little by little, has its animations come back. Its lights turn on. People return. Word to the bunker gets out. That they can come back to the city. And now our whole Pixel Pulse Valley can come back to the city it once was before the whole AI debacle. That is the gist of the game, the Pixel Pulse Valley Quest. I think we can come up with a better name for that, of course. But now you guys have hopefully a good idea. And that was a lot to cover. That was a lot to cover. You can probably understand now why I've hesitated for months to give you the whole lowdown on what this is all about. Plus, I wanted that visual aid with the story because, yeah, it was fun to make anyway. So, yeah, hopefully that all makes sense, and hopefully you guys are excited for it as I am. If any of it didn't make sense or I missed something, please let me know. That was so much to cover. I can't imagine I covered all my bases there and how I explained that. So just, yeah, leave me some comments and questions if you have them, and I will try to answer those for you. But now that that's out, we can move on to the other lore-based things that I have been wanting to do for a while. I probably should have mentioned this earlier because I'm sure a few of you are wondering what's up with my voice today. Yeah, I am just a little bit ill. I went on a vacation with my family, picked something up, and it was a lot worse. I'm feeling a lot better, trust me. It's just I'm still just a little bit congested, and it's lingering. And I couldn't wait any longer. I wanted you guys to experience that video and start to get to understand the lore behind the city. I'm super excited to get that information out to you guys finally. And now, like I said, we can do some things because remember in the video where it said that the residents of Pixel Pulse Valley, they needed to retreat to the bunker in the mountain? Well, that's what this is going to be for. This is like the exit to the city, right? Like we built in a way to evacuate the city, and that's what this is going to be. And I want to work on this today because right now there's just a too-wide hole in this garage door here. But this is where our secret tunnel goes, and it leads up to where the bunker will be in the side of the mountain over there, which is what we'll be building probably next episode. I want to start working on that. But I want to get the tunnel started today, and I want this to be cool. I want there to be like, you know, a totally secret way to escape the city in case of emergency, which obviously when you're under attack from AI, that constitutes an emergency if you ask me. So I think what we should do is we should grab our redstone box and make a pretty cool like piston door thing here. All right, we've got our secret exit to the city in place now. And basically the secret is you need to throw a snowball to get in. There's a couple other options you could use to open the door, but I went with snowball because I thought it would be cool to have a little break in case of emergency snowball just kind of chilling on the side here. You know, kind of like fire alarms have the little glass and the little hammer, and you got to break it to pull the fire alarm. Something like that, you know, it could just be chilling right there. And then that opens up. This is a really cool door design. It's by R.K.F. Walter. It's a technical YouTuber I've been subscribed to for quite some time. They just keep cranking out really cool, you know, little redstone tutorials like this, and I think it's about time they get a little bit of recognition they deserve. And this door came in perfectly handy for me since I wanted a flush look, and I just think the animation of it is pretty cool. Watch how it opens on the inside. Ding, ding. That is so cool. So as we walk inside here, now we have to rearrange even more because I slid this over, and we want our basically to drop down and then head off into the bunker up in the mountain is the idea. I'm gonna have to close a lot of this off, and this over here is all the dropper area, so we don't want to go too far anyway. We actually don't have that much room. So yeah, I'm just gonna close this off, and then that way we can fall down. And you can see some of the redstone up here. You can see the calibrated skulk sensor. I have the water so we don't hear it all the time. And yeah, it's pretty cool design. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to check it out. So I think next I'm going to go ahead and work on making this look good, and then moving the drop, and then starting a tunnel system over to the mountain. We got kind of a far way to go, right? We got to go all the way. I'm going to free cam this, otherwise it'll take too long. We got to go all the way over here and up into here. Yeah, this is the area I want to end up in, somewhere over here. You can see kind of dug this out a little bit already. So yeah, we need to start that tunnel system, and this is going to be our bunker in the mountain. All right, so I'm starting to make some progress in here, our little escape room here. It's gonna need some detail, of course, but this is where they will enter and then drop down. I did want to make a soft landing down there, so we're gonna use the powdered snow with carpet on top trick and honey blocks with water behind them in case they need to get back up, which means I guess I have to take out these corners. I did take a little break during this because Giz and Tango were streaming and it looked like they were having way too much fun. You see, Tango and Zedef apparently busted holes through the bedrock floor in the overworld and have been flying in the void to get to each other's base. And I thought, I want to give that a go.
Yeah, you gotta do a free game here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. I made it. Okay, am I going west?
Okay.
I'm going west. I'm going due west.
Where is he?
Oh,
Here
I
he
see.
goes.
I see. I see.
Where?
Okay.
That free
Okay.
base
Okay.
is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there he is. I see him. I see him. Look at him. Look at him go. Come on,
Oh,
buddy.
missed.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Okay,
Come
okay.
on, buddy. You got this.
Yay!
Yay!
Rubbing the sensor.
Woo! Good job.
See, it's
That was
fun.
fun. I'm going back.
Go. What? Did he really go back? Oh, you guys think you're so cool.
Come on, Skiz.
No, I'm too afraid, and I'm holding
Wait,
all my
wait,
stuff.
Wait. Which way? I need to go. I need to go east.
I'm not doing it.
Uh-oh.
I got my
You
stuff.
can get lost down here real quick.
I'm too afraid to do this. I'm gonna get lost.
It can happen.
I'm gonna lose my stuff. I don't want to lose anything else.
My new stuff.
Woo! Hey!
My face is stuck in. Oh, I got wedged in there.
Wait,
Okay.
Well, I got
what
a
is?
good view for anyone who wants to come in.
Skiz. 360 no scope. Let's go. Oh, missed.
Oh. But aren't you worried about your stuff? I don't want to lose my stuff.
Just kissing his stuff.
These are
Or
gifts.
just don't die.
No, this guy over here. Okay, now I really want to do it, but if I hold on. Woo! I've got two wingy on.
Did you make it?
Made it.
Excellent.
Oh, there's the stuff I left.
All
Wait a
Skiz,
minute, I can't even get
I gotta cover the hole for just a second, Skiz. You're not coming through anyways, right?
Oh, because
I got, like-
you're stuck. You got stuck in that
I'm
same spot
wedged
I
in here,
did.
and if I go forward, I'm gonna fall through again.
No, you do it like us. All right, wait. Bring an ender chest so I can put my stuff in it. And
And skadoodle.
Oh, do you got any food
I'm
on
gonna
you?
do it.
Hang
I
on.
want to do it.
Impulse, you are invited to join the whole network.
Yeah. All right.
What about me?
Yeah, you are already invited. You, Scar, everybody. The more sheep we get down there, the better.
Sweet. We got ourselves an invite to the whole network, as they're calling it, which means we're going to punch a hole in the bedrock down there and hang a yellow sheep. Of course, it's going to be a yellow sheep so that we can find our base. That's going to be fun. Anyway, I've got a little more work done here, and you can see we've got our in case of emergency break glass. Got the little glass container with the snowball in behind it. And yeah, there's an hidden armor stand somewhere here, just holding that glass. That's how we did that. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I did discover that it wasn't just snowballs and fishing rods that get you in here. Yeah, using an item also works with rockets. So yeah, this is probably gonna open when we don't mean to, just from flying around. But that's okay. I might have to find a different way in. Anyway, I got some more progress done here. I've got the honey blocks in with the water bubble columns behind them, which means that you can ride the corner to get up, which is nice. So if you accidentally fall down, didn't mean to, you can get back up easily. And then we go down here. Woo! And we land on that powdered snow with the carpet on top so we don't take any damage. And now we've got a big, long tunnel that we need to carve out in order to get up to the actual mountain. So this goes around. I had to dodge this. This is actually our water column for our Bop and Go machine. I'm gonna have to move that out of the way, I think, as we make this, because I don't want to have to skirt around that. But look at how far this goes in order to get to the mountain. So we've got a lot of digging to do. And you see, I did install a beacon for haste so I can dig this out. And then we're going to go all the way back to that wall. And I think I want to make it fairly decent size. You know, if you're thinking about a whole city evacuating, I mean, yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a bottleneck there at the garage and the drop. But after that, I think I want to open this up nice and wide so that the people can travel in style, basically, through this tunnel into their hidden bunker in the mountain. So that's what we got next, and I will I'll get my pickaxe ready, and I think I'm actually going to save a lot of these blocks because I am running low on stone and stuff. So, all right, let me get that going, and it's time to dig. All right, we've got a nice wide tunnel dug out. I still got this elevator here in the way that I need to move with all the cactus going up to Bop and Go. But look at this. This is a pretty big tunnel, I would say, and it leads all the way to the back there. And now I think we need to make it look good. So I want to kind of give it like almost like a roundish shape, as if we're going through like almost like a sewer system or something like that, like a big pipe. So I think that'll look pretty good. But first off, I got to move this guy, and then I got to come up with a design. And I want to come up with something pretty simple that we can just replicate over and over again, because this is a pretty long path. And yeah, I don't want to get too intricate with it since we got a long ways to go. Well, I am quite happy with the way this is turning out. Snuck in some lighting back there. It's got a lot of little detail, but this is something that's easily repeatable. You see, we got kind of like this 6-block section, and then it repeats again, and then we break it up with this bit that's kind of sticks out right here just to help so it's not just like the same thing over and over again. It kind of breaks it up. And I think it looks pretty good. Got the copper in here. Yes, I went with the trapdoors, which, because we have not upgraded to 121 yet, those are still very expensive. So, yeah, that's okay. I do have a lot of copper in my storage, and look at that. There's plenty of copper all around too if I need more. So yeah, all I need to do now is take this pattern and repeat it over and over and over again until we get all the way to the end of this long tunnel. But that sounds like something I will like to keep for a stream. It's a nice stream project. In fact, I'll probably be working on that shortly after. Hello, where did you come from? Shortly after this video goes out, I'll be streaming and probably finishing this out. And then the next stage will be to get up to the bunker. Where did that guy come from? I think he must have... Oh, yeah, there's a cave back in there. But yeah, this is looking super cool, and I'm quite happy with it. I can't wait to see how it turns out when the whole thing is done. So next episode, I'll be able to reveal that for you guys as we start to work on the bunker, which we shall do next episode. And before we go, you heard me say earlier that I was on vacation for a bit with my family, and just like in real life, when you're on vacation away from home, your mail seems to stack up while you're away, and it looks like that has happened here as well. So let's take a look and see what we've got. 2 packages. All right, let's go ahead. Little mail time before we end the episode today. What do we have here? It Has Begun by Iscal85. Mission Possible token. Okay, let's read the book, see what the token's all about. Dear Hermit, Mission Possible is now open, located centrally on the map in a tall cyan building with its proud M logo. It's Mission Possible headquarters. Okay, Mission Possible is a season-long Omega game of doom. Yep, that's obviously a scale. The goal is to carry out these missions. Missions are not targeted, non-grindy. I like that part. You may carry out as many missions as you want, and for every mission you complete, you will earn a mission token. Mission tokens can be used to claim unique rewards at the headquarters. Mission Possible is completely free to play, but make sure you only ever have one active mission at any given time, unless the mission states it's a side mission. Try to carry out any taken mission with haste as they recycle in the headquarters. Furthermore, Mission Possible will run in 3 stages. Each stage presents 9 unique collectible rewards. You need 2 mission tokens to spin the wheel and get one of these collectibles. Can you collect them all? Good luck, and remember Mission Possible, where missions come true. All right, that sounds like fun. I am totally down to check that out. So we get 1 token to start with, I suppose, and then when we complete a mission, we get another one and we can spin the wheel. That's cool. Definitely want to check that out. All right, and then we got this. What is this? Oh, it's an advertisement for Scar's shop. Shop today at Imperial Gravel and Twin Suns Sand. Okay. Free credit for 1 shulker box of sand or gravel. Ooh, really? And we have a, what? A hollow projector? Oh, man. Oh, these textures are so messed up. Look at this. What are we leaving here? Paper? And it's got like the deed texture. And then in here, what was it? We took that out and it's like Azuma's trophy texture. Oh, these things are so messed up. Anyway, let's see what this disc has.
Good news, Imperial subjects of the Empire. The Death Star has entered your orbit selling Imperial gravel.
Whoa.
Attention, Hermitcraft. You are only hope. Shop at Twin Suns Sand before it's too late. The Empire is...
Lieutenant, target the source of that transmission, power the main weapon, and fire!
Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa, geez. So dramatic, Scar. Okay, awesome. Yeah, typical Scar fashion. He went over the top with this advertisement. Anyway, I will free credit for 1 shulker box of sand or gravel. I mean, that reminds me anyway, I need to go to the shopping district. I've been gone, and I'm assuming our quartz shop is probably completely sold out. I mean, well, I'm kind of hoping, actually, because I could use some diamonds. So I'm going to head over there anyway. We'll just see how things are going, and I'll probably have to put it on my to-do list to restock if needed. But let's go see if we've made some diamonds. Ooh, first things first, let's see if we're still in the lead here. Yes, we are, 32. Okay, so Doc hasn't tried to catch me yet. That's good. We're still in first place, and we have till June 30th. Okay, so still got a few weeks before this is over. Hopefully, we'll keep our eye on it. If I need to kill more Guardians, I will. But right now, we've got a pretty secure lead. Ooh, stuff has popped up since I have last been here, which has been a little bit. And there is our shop over here. Let's see. Yes, diamond textures on all of them. Well, maybe not all of them. Oh my goodness, that's a good sign. Okay. We definitely got to restock. Holy cow. Okay, we are selling quartz way more. I know I've said this a million times by now, but this is insane. I was not expecting this much quartz to sell. Look at that, 84 more diamonds. And okay, there's some left. Okay, there's some of that left. There's none of the raw quartz though, and that's bad. Okay, because we get in trouble with the popo if we don't keep some stock in here. So at least we got that. I mean, technically there's some stock in our shop. So, oh yeah, this one as well has a little bit. Okay, but we got to get at least some raw quartz put back in here. 84 diamonds though. I will take that. And we got to head up to, whoa. Okay, more stuff has popped up. We got to head over to, where is Scar's Death Star thing? Isn't that where we got to go to get our free shulker of sand? Okay, I was going to say, you can't miss it. Thing is massive. What? That doesn't look like a Death Star. What in the world has happened here? Okay. All right, looks like it's been redecorated just a little bit while I was gone as well. And can we still get in this thing to get sand? I don't even know how to get in this thing. How do we get, where do we get our sand at, Scar? Is this it? Is this the opening? Okay, man, this place is so cool. Let's see, is it up in here? Yep, somebody else put their free credit for gravel, it seems. I would like sand, though. Where can I get sand? Is this just gravel up in here? Maybe this is just the gravel shop. So does that mean this down here is where the sand is? Let's see. Twin Suns Sand Shop. That is a tongue twister. My goodness. Okay. Okay. Hello. Where do we get it? Yes. There we go. All right. I'm going to take my free credit for a box of sand. Put it there. And look at that. Saved us, what, 15 diamonds, I suppose. No, wait. It's supposed to be 20. Why'd somebody leave 15? All right, I'm not gonna ask too many questions around here. Thanks for the free sample, Scar. And of course, we need to add those 84 diamonds to our ledger. So 551 plus 84 should be 635, I believe. And I did put in the 20 diamonds we got from selling Soul Speed books in Cleo's shop. So now we are up to 655, which I believe means we could get a new trophy as well. I'm going to worry about the trophy another day. I wanted to take one more look at this mountain as we prepare for building the bunker. I was initially going to go in this like kind of corner here, but now I'm seeing that Joel has done some stuff over here. He's kind of coming over this way a little bit more than I anticipated. So I actually think I'm going to change things up and take this little bit that bumps out instead, and this looks like it could be a really cool space for a bunker. I have a cool design in mind. I hope it will work. So we will focus on that next episode. Oh man, I'm so excited to be back, guys, and I'm slowly but surely getting better from the illness that I got while I was on vacation. So look forward to getting back at it, getting streaming again, and getting more and more episodes out to you guys. We have so much to do, and I'm excited for all of it. So hopefully you guys are too. Let me know what you think about the story behind the city, the lore. Are you excited about that and excited about how things are finally able to be tied together and the games that we are to build and the quests the Hermits are going to be going on? Hopefully not. It won't take too long. We'll see. It might take a few months, but we'll get there. Don't worry. And they are going to absolutely have a blast playing the game. I can't wait for it to be up and running. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you do that before you go. With that said, I'll see you again next time. Have a good one, everyone.